Oh, hey you, what's good? What's going on? Welcome back to another Master Duel video. And this time, I got some more ranked matches with that new and improved Red Eyes deck of mine. And on this first duel, we will be going against Graydle. Yeah, this is a rematch against Graydle. If you look at my past videos, I had a duel against him before. This is the rematch. So, we start off with a Red Eyes Fusion, we try to get it off, and we get ashed. Great. So we just set our Black Stone of Legend and Heavy Storm, and we get rolling. He sets 2, and we go ahead and destroy whatever that card in the back is. And it was another Heavy Storm of his own. Cool. So, we draw Raigeki. Not knowing what he has, we just gonna Raigeki it just in case it's a flip monster. And that's when we notice we're going against Graydle. Luckily, my monster was face down, so it didn't matter. Flip him over, summon our normal Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, and draw a card with Piercing the Darkness. Attach this equip spell, Supervise, that I got because I have a few Gemini monsters, which allows you to give them their effects without having to normal summon them. All right, we hit him for 48, and he hits us with a Kaiju because that's what you do when you play Graydle. Because we had that Eclipse spell, we were able to bring Red Eyes back and use Piercing the Darkness to draw another card. He special summons this Dino Wrestler dude. We got Piercing the Darkness. He probably didn't realize it did that, so then he tributed it and destroyed my Red Eyes. Alright. So, up next, he summons this Graydle monster that can like pull another one out the grave, and then he summons one that if you control 2, you can destroy them and summon it, and then when it's summoned, you can summon another one, and then he synchros them into, I believe, Graydle Dragon or something like that. Yeah. Alright. So this was like his boss monster, and when it's summoned, you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of materials used to summon it. He's used 2 materials, so he destroyed my 2 cards. I set Red Eyes Wyvern in case he had another Graydle monster. He didn't, so he attacks. I go to the grave. Now I got Wyvern in the grave for my next play, which will be to use him on my end phase to summon another dragon that I have in my grave. Not sure how I'm gonna get this dragon, but we're gonna go ahead. I was gonna try to use Blackstone Legend, so I was willing to take this 3000. And I set Solemn Judgment in case he summoned anything else, because I didn't want to end up having to take more damage. Alright. So he might have thought it was evenly matched or something. Smart move. He set his monster after his attack and passed turn. We drew Allure of Darkness. I drew 2. Banished the Black Stone. We drew cards of the Red Stone. So we got Red Eyes in the grave now. So now we can... Oh, we drew that, and we got another Red Eyes Black Flare in the grave. Now we can use Wyvern's effect to bring Red Eyes out of the grave onto the field. Put him in defense so that he can't flip over any Graydle monsters and destroy them and use their effect to take my monsters. So we used Bang with Chain during his battle phase to take his Graydle Dragon. He tried to call the grave my flare for whatever reason, so now we use Return the Red Eyes to get him out of the grave before that goes through. Alright, put him in defense for the same reason as the other one. And we're gonna go ahead and take his dragon. And now he sets another monster. Alright. So we have to assume that they're both Graydles. Meaning if I attack them and they get destroyed, he can take control of one of my face-up monsters, which we don't want that to happen. So, this was, I guess, a misplay, you could say. But I went ahead and took a risk and attacked one of them, and it was just one that could summon another one, so I was cool with that. Then he ended up taking, the other one was a Graydle that will take one of my monsters, so I ended my battle phase and both of my Red Eyes were able to activate their effects, but since the other one was on his side, that one hit me. So after the battle phase, we Exceed Summon a Flare Metal Dragon because I was just like, alright, if he activates any kind of effects, I will just, burn him to death because he only has 800 life points left. But he immediately drew a Kaiju and tributed my monster, so we're gonna go ahead and use Heavy Storm on his back row, which would destroy the monster that the Graydle was equipped to. And now it's my turn again. Alright. I just put my monster in defense so that I won't kill anything that he tries to attack me with. And I was hoping he wouldn't draw another kaiju, because that would have killed me. So, moving right along. Okay, tributed. And left him in attack now because I was just like, alright, if you attack me, even though you'll take over my monster, you'll die before that happens. So, he knew that too, so he didn't attack me. So I drew a Black Metal Dragon. We're gonna go ahead and use the Link monster to link him off and then activate his effect to get a Red Eyes card from our deck to the hand. We got Dark Metal, so we going with our combo. I was just like, okay, maybe I can summon enough monsters to the point where I can like burn him with another Black Flare. And this dude had freaking Nibiru. In fact, I wasn't gonna use Black Flare. I was gonna use the Black Metal Dragons to bring out a Black Luster Soldier, so that when I destroyed his Graydle, he couldn't target my monster. That was my plan. So, but he had Nibiru of all things in his hand. So, we cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this token to attack position. Kill Nibiru. Alright, and that card he set in the back was like during his end phase, he can add a Graydle monster to his hand. And something like that. So that's why he's doing that on his end phase every turn. He gets Graydle Alligator this time. And he has one monster set. I believe that was the Graydle Eagle from earlier. Alright, we drew our Cyclone, Cosmic Cyclone to banish that spell card so he would stop adding those to his hand. We're gonna leave this token in attack position. Hope he doesn't get a kaiju. He did draw that kaiju field spell, but he didn't get a monster, so he can't tribute him. He can't tribute us. Okay. He's got more monsters than me, so I special summon this Dino Wrestler dude, and then I normal summon via tribute the Red Eyes Black Dragon, and then I use Return of the Red Eyes to get my Black Flare Dragon out of the grave. We exceed summon again. This time we're going into Big Eyes. All right. We're gonna use his effect to take over one of his Graydles, and turns out he had Imperm. So I was like, Solemn Judgment, you know, we'll take that. Okay, negate it, and we'll take control of that Graydle, and we see that's the Eagle. So I did not attack the Eagle. I mean, I didn't attack the Alligator. Because I was just like, okay, if I leave the Eagle here and he tries to attack me, he will lose. So, did Big Eyes effect again, and this dude had another Imperm on the field. So I'm like, geez, my boy had all of the outs. So, negated Big Eye that time because I didn't have Solemn Judgment to stop it. Alright, we summon a Baby Dragon to get out another Red Eyes. I summoned him using that effect. Now my plan was to bring out Black Luster Soldier again. Okay, and this time I used the Catalyst Field effect to destroy this monster and banish my Red Eyes, right? And then I figured if it's destroyed, he can't target my Black Luster Soldier because I used a Big Eye to summon him as one of the materials when he's rank 7 exceeds. But this was a misplay on my part because Black Luster Soldier is only untargetable if you use a level 7 or higher, not rank 7. So he was able to target my Black Luster Soldier. He took over my monster. So I just set Dragon Nail just because, like, as a bluff, like, hey, maybe he'll think it's Mirror Force or something. He used that Kaiju effect to get a Kaiju card into his hand. Used Monster Reborn to get my Dino Wrestler out of the grave so he could tribute it and destroy my face down card because he doesn't know what it is. Alright? And since he destroyed one of my spells or traps, my Mana Dragon activated and I was going to bring him back and set something else, but he had another card by the grave in his hand. Like I said, this dude was just doing some real good draws this duel, and I couldn't do anything against that, so my misplay, he took me out with the Black Luster Soldier. And what's crazy is, when I had Black Luster Soldier and Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon on the field, I mean, not Flare Metal Dragon, Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, they all got like the same name. When I had both of them on the field, what I should have done was attacked his alligator with Red Eyes Flare Dragon. Yeah, Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, meaning that if he would have let the alligator dude take over my Black Flare Dragon, then I would have just been able to destroy it with the Black Luster Soldier and then banish something on the field or whatever. Or if he would have took over the Black Luster Soldier, I would have just burned him for the 24 and won. But alas, all hindsight is 20/20, and that ain't what happened. So I took that L, and we move on. Okay, next duel. This duel is against, what duel was this? I forget. He's going first, so when he starts playing cards, I'll probably remember. Who was this against? Oh yeah, this is the Runick / Spright dude. So once I saw that Runick come out, especially the field spell, honestly, I don't be having time to play against this dude, these Runick players, and just watch them mill the whole deck and destroy my entire deck and then pass turn and make me lose because of deck out. But when I saw he was playing Sprites with the Runick, I was like, okay, that means every card in his deck is not a Runick card, meaning that I might be able to do something against this. And I was looking at my hand, I was like, all right, it's kind of decent. I don't really like going against the Sprites either, but I figured I'd go ahead and give this one a whirl, so I did. So he gets to summoning out all those Spright monsters, and he comes out with these two on the field. Right? Links again to IP Masquerena, and I'm like, cool. So I draw, and immediately Harpy's Feather Duster. And I guess he wanted to destroy my card and then banish some stuff and then use the field spell to banish some more stuff. So we went ahead and Cosmic Cycloned his field spell. And he activates 2 more effects, including the IP, which I'm like, cool. So he link summons on my turn into Appaloosa. And I'm like, awesome blossom, bro. Now you got 4 negates. I mean, not 4, you got 3 negates. Because he had 3 materials. Alright, so we get rid of all of his spell cards. Now he can't activate quick plays on my turn. So we immediately use our Red Eyes Fusion, sending Mana Dragon to the graveyard, and we bring out Meteor Black Comet Dragon. We go ahead, activate Meteor's effect. I know he's gonna negate it, which is fine. And then I got these Black Metal Dragons in my hand. So since Meteor Black Comet is considered a Red Eyes Black Dragon, I'm gonna just try to attach. He will negate. And since Black Metal Dragon is not once per turn, I'm just gonna do it again. And he tried to negate it again. And since Black Metal Dragon is not once per turn, I'm just gonna do it again. Alright, so we attach this time. He can't negate it. We attach the other one. He can't negate that. Now we're gonna destroy Appaloosa, hit him for 47. He's down to 2 Thou Wow. Pass turn. We got Retro in the hand just in case we have to summon a level 7 out of the grave. Alright, so he's activating another Runick. Brings out another extra deck Runick monster. Starts activating effects to get that field spell back. Puts the field spell down, and I'm like, great. Activates quick play, destroys me, vanishes cards off the top of my deck. Y'all saw that Raigeki go away. Okay, so now we're gonna bring out our level 7, and we're gonna activate the effects of the 2 Black Metal Dragons that went to the graveyard from the field. Alright. We're gonna get another Retro Dragon in the hand, and we're gonna get, I believe, yeah, Black Flare Dragon, and then we're gonna bring out that Red Eyes from the grave. Love the animation. Alright, he uses the Runick Fountain effect to send 3 spells from the grave to the deck and then draw 3 cards. Alright, he goes and brings out that Spright Exceeds again. And I'm like, dang, bro, I just broke this dude's whole field. And now he's about to just get the whole thing back in one turn. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's the power of these archetypes. So he's doing those things over there. Banishing my field. Linking off his monsters. And yeah. That's it. I don't know why he didn't attack, or if maybe that was main phase 2. I don't know. Y'all tell me. But anyway, we drew a Lure of Darkness, so used it. Got another Lure of Darkness. Used it. Alright. We bring out the baby dragon. We attack. He gets destroyed. And then using his effect, we get to bring out a Red Eyes from the deck and attach baby dragon to it to give him 300 attack points. He gets rid of my baby dragon, which activates Mana Dragon and baby dragon's effect. Alright, he uses the field spell to send his cards back to the deck and draw 3 again, because why not? And I'm like, alright, did he draw anything that he can quick play and stop this attack? Okay, we set Raigeki. He plays Max C after all of that, and then we just attack and destroy that monster. Okay. And we use Raigeki to destroy his Spright. Okay. And we set Heavy Storm and pass turn. We flip Heavy Storm and destroy those 2 spells. He uses a quick play. I'm like, cool. This dude kept doing that to destroy my traps. That doesn't negate it though, but okay. He kept doing that. Cool beans. How many cards are left in my deck? 13 cards left. So he's over there just banishing my whole deck. Which is fine. And he does that. Brings out Ash. Links them again. Who's he linking this time? Nightmare Phoenix. Why? I don't know. I don't have any spells for him to destroy, but he did that. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna just attack you for game, and because I'm assuming those cards he had in his hand were not quick play spells for Runick, so he couldn't activate anything. He was gonna lose, and he just went ahead and closed his app, and we got connection failed. Or, maybe the connection really did fail and there was something he could do. Who knows? But victory, so we'll take those. Moving on. Alright, final duel for this video. This one's against an Eldlich, or Eldlich, however you pronounce that. The Golden Lord dudes. And what's crazy was, this dude got the alternative artwork for Eldlich on like 2 of them at least, for sure. And one of them was glossy finish. So I'm like, dang, bruh, how lucky are you? I couldn't even get one alternative artwork for Nightmare Unicorn. And I really wanted that. So after I build up enough gems, I'll try to get that pack one more time. And if I can't get it this time, it is what it is. But anyway, we don't know we're playing against Eldlich yet. So we're going off of our normal handy dandy combo. Using all of our boys to do all of the cards. The same combo y'all see me do all the time. Okay, send Wyvern to the grave. Get Return of the Red Eyes in hand. Fusion Summon. Use Mana Dragon this time though, instead of Meteor Impact, because he's in my hand. We can use him to tribute off our Predaplant so that he won't stick around on the field for too long. We attach Dragon Claws to Meteor Black Comet Dragon, set our whole back row, and then pass turn. That new card I got on the left over there is Defusion. I added that to my deck because I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX lately, and that is one very popular card in that show. So figured I'd throw it in the deck since I do use a fusion monster here and there. And I always love having a little extra attack after all my monsters attack, and I just needed a little bit more. So we got that for that reason. And he tried to summon Eldlich first turn. That was the glossy finish one, and we called by the Gravit so he wouldn't destroy anything. And then he just got another one, which is fine. Alright, start activating all these Golden Land traps, and I still to this day do not know what they do. At least not just by looking at them. I have to read them, so. Yeah. He got to destroying stuff and sending my cards away, so we activate Mana Dragon, reset Dragon Nails, flip it over, attach it back to our Meteor, tribute off the Preda Plant, and we go on the offensive. Destroy this. We're gonna crash those. And then we're gonna use... Wait, why didn't he come back? Oh yeah, Return of the Red Eyes. I was like, what? Okay. Boom. I knew I brought him back somehow. I thought it was with Retro, but maybe not. Anyway. So now we got that. And he banished my Red Eyes earlier, so I couldn't use Defusion to get rid of Meteor, Black Comet Dragon, and bring... I mean, that would have been an awesome finish, but... It is what it is it not? So, moving on. He's doing that. Brings out the Big Daddy. 3,500 attack. And then he uses that fusion spell. And brings out the Mad Golden Lord, I believe. Yeah. And after that happened, I was just like, well, you're gonna try to stop me from using my defusion, so I'm gonna just use it on you. I don't have Eldlich in my graveyard either, so I guess I can't summon anything, but yeah, that's how that went. Okay, using those Eldlich effects again. He's gonna set some things to his field. Okay. And now it's my turn. We draw Allure of Darkness, and immediately he flips over that Sanguine Elixir card. And I'm like, all right, cool. Put his monster in defense. I'm like, we're gonna Allure of Darkness, and I don't need this retro anymore because we win. I'm gonna Raigeki the field. All right. And now he's gonna flip over that. Special summon another zombie. I'm like, okay. I got enough attack power to beat him. Alright. He activated that card, but he had to target his own card for that. And I'm just like, whatever, bro. Finish him off. And so we did. And that was the last we saw of alternative artwork Eldlich the Golden Lord. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces. Alright, I forgot one last thing. For those who wish to know, here's the deck list. Alright, now you see it, now you don't. Alright, for real this time, catch y'all in the next video. Goodbye.